I used to hear people say, don't seek validation, just do you. But the truth is that you actually do need it because validation is not always a weakness. It is a proof that your values, your work, and your character are being seen. We live in a world where everyone says you don't need anyone's approval. But I have learned that you actually do need people's approval. Not because you're desperate for attention, but because people's validation can reflect the truth about who you are and what you stand for. My name is Cindy, bringing to you Peace of Words by Cindy. And in today's episode, I'll be talking about the truth about validation and why you actually need it. There is this misunderstood idea of validation. Validation is not always about begging for attention. Sometimes it simply means that people notice the way you live. They notice your honesty, your hard work, your consistency. And trust me, there's nothing wrong with that. People's recognition of your character, it's not vanity. It is a feedback. And a feedback is something you should not ignore because sometimes you can get a positive feedback and you can get a negative feedback. If you get a positive feedback, it means you're doing well and you need to maintain it. But when you get a negative feedback, you need to sit down and evaluate yourself, ask yourself some questions to actually know if this is actually true. And if it is true, you need to work on that negative feedback. People's recognition is a mirror that shows how your character is received. Something happened in Nigeria recently. It happened between a well-known politician, Wike, and a naval officer, Yerima. And before I say this is not to defame anybody. I am not a politician, but this is a perfect example for this video. There was an altercation about a land issue between Wike, a well-known politician, and a naval officer, Yerima. What caught me about this incident is this: the people's reaction. Wike has been known for his arrogance and disregard to boundaries. So when this incident happened, many Nigerians were relieved and happy because it seemed like justice has finally caught up with him. And this reaction is based on the years of consistent behavior he has shown to them. And this is what I call character validation. Character validation is when people's perception about you is being shaped by the behavior you have consistently shown them. It's the reputation your actions have built. You don't demand it. You live it. There are two kinds of validation. Honestly, sometimes not all validations are good for you. Some validation can drain you. When you keep trying to please people, when you silence your voice so that you can be approved, when you keep giving your all to someone that takes advantage of your kindness, that kind of validation is toxic. In fact, it is a self-betrayal and it is dangerous. But there is this kind of validation that is healthy, the kind that shows good behavior. When I mean good behavior, not faking it, the kind that genuinely shows good behavior, consistency, and hard work. This brings about people trusting you, recommending you, and approving you. Years back, I think 2 years, I met a patient that I worked on. I'm a dental technologist by profession, so I fabricated a denture for a patient and he had complaints about this particular denture. First, he talked about the color of his gum, that the denture was not matching with the color of his gum naturally, and of which I noticed, and other little complaints of which I attended to. But because of that gum color issue, it was just something he was not just appreciating at all. I responded to the man with respect. I tried to, make him feel good, make him feel better. So at the end of the day, I told him, okay, sir, you know what? Let me do a fresh denture for you. So he was like, wow, really? I want to do that? I said, yes, why won't I? He said that he does not get this kind of treatment, that people over here we don't actually react that way. I said, sir, don't worry. So he was just singing praises to my name. I said this with all humility. He was just commending me, that I'm kind and respectful and this and that. At the end of the day, I did a fresh work, and this time around was appealing to him. So he was just so grateful. But at the end of everything, this incident brought recommendations. He recommended me to patients. In fact, he recommended me to love interests, just that it did not work out. So why am I saying this? I'm trying to paint a picture of what approval through character looks like. I didn't beg for that validation. I earned it. Now, the deeper truth about validation. Validation is not a weakness. It is a proof. Proof that your life is speaking. Proof that your name has credibility because your character built it. You can't live in isolation. Life is full of interactions. People are observing, people are learning and forming opinions. So yes, validations really do matter. Not because you're desperate to be liked, but because approval can become access, and access can become an opportunity. Now I want to ask a question you need to pause and ask yourself. Do you think you can be recommended? Who can recommend you? Can you be trusted? You can't be recommended if you have never been validated. You can't be trusted if your character has never proven it. So, don't live your life as if it does not matter. Don't hide your light in the name of I don't care what people think. Shine it. Let people see your values. Let people see your character, your consistency, your honesty, your courage. Because when the time comes and life opens a next door, it is still this validation, it is still this approval of character that will speak for you, even in the rooms the voice cannot reach. Validation is not a weakness. It is a proof that your life is speaking and people are finally listening. I want to stop here and I'll continue in my next video. I'm glad you could tune in. I'm glad you could watch. Please like, share and comment your thoughts about this video. Also do well to follow me on my Facebook page at Peace of Words by Cindy, and also subscribe to my YouTube channel by clicking the bell button down below so that you'll be notified anytime I post a new video. Thank you so much for watching. Gracias. Thank you. I'll see you next time. Until then, bye bye.